Hello! Today is going to be an interesting stream, perhaps. I have adjusted my audio settings following the advice that I found on the internet, which is always a good source of advice, as we all know. So my microphone may sound different. I made the game audio go up a little bit because it might need to, but I'm not entirely certain about that, so we'll find out how that's going over time. Calico has a button that I introduced on stream last time that now has an extra effect. A little bit more visual.
You may rely on it.
It's good, apparently. And every program that ever existed that I use updated, by which I mean like 2 of them. So things might be different in that regard. I don't know. We'll find out. Furthermore, it's Fields of Mistria again. We're partway into winter. And also, I'm gonna do another one of those funny looking at products on the internet things that I did that one time, thus officially making it a recurring segment. Once we get to that part. We'll get there. We'll get there. Anyway, what the heck was happening in this game? Winter 10. So we have like, I guess we have 18 days left of existing video game. Then. Because this game effectively, hasn't updated to include year 2 yet. I found sauteed peas by harvesting regular peas, as is tradition. Some of the upgrades in this game still very, very ridiculous. Also, seeing this entire field of snow peas is somewhat ridiculous as well. If I remember correctly, we have some sort of quest to do where I need a lot of wood and stone and silver. We also have additional animals now. So I need to remember to pay attention to all of them. I still need to buy more animals as well. There are so many animal. But yeah, the game audio went from like 15 to 20%, so it should... That's probably good for this sort of game, with my voice being changed now somewhat with the settings. Because this game isn't exactly like a booming audio nightmare to behold. So, a bit of a quiet video game, you might say. I only just now realized that it takes stamina to interact with animals. It is not something that had occurred to me prior to this point. I also never filled the, I loved seeing them play on the little outdoors elements. It seems like I also did not stock the new barn and coop fully with food. Or at least not the coop. But both of you can also come outside, and I need to purchase more animal. I think I have one of every animal? Maybe? But like, I need to have multiple of each animal, probably. Oh yeah, we also have a horse. We don't have like a regular horse, that's right. We have the special horse, but we don't have a regular horse. So, you know what? I should just like make a document writing down what animals I intend to purchase to have a male and female of every animal. So you might be able to hear typing. I'm not entirely certain how well that works. So we need male sheep, male alpaca. We have 2 bulls because that was the one I tried the something on. What's that heck yeah in response to? Do you enjoy hearing typing? Let's see. Male duck. Male rabbit. Female capybara. I think that's it. Oh, and male and female horse. To have everything, I think. And there could be an argument for getting rid of one of the bulls, because I want to have one of everything. But that would be getting rid of a child or parent. And that's rude. Anyway, I believe my primary goal right now is, yeah, upgrade the inn. So I need stone, silver, peat, wood, and glass. I think I'm good on most of those things. But let's get creature. Let's see. Let's start with horses, because I don't have any horses. Peep. You can be named Peep, that's fine. And Turbo, sure, that's fine. And then sure, that's fine. I'm gonna have so many animal. And then, one more, I guess. I did just spend all of my money on a bunch of animals, essentially. But that's probably fine. Oh yeah, and since we upgraded all this, there's more animals around here as well, on Hayden's farm. Of all the new types. That's fun. I don't think that's something I noticed before. Right. I'm not using my horse. I need to increase my speed. I also need to be cutting down a lot more grass now. Because there's a lot more creatures, suddenly. I closed the document where I'd written down all of the animals I intended to buy, not realizing that I did not have every animal on that list before closing it, so I'm gonna have to make another list later, I guess, but that's fine. I need grass starter. I don't remember if you purchased that as an animal supply over here. This is the day of remembering how animal works. I guess. Is that a farm supply? No, but the feed is. Also, there's a number of new accessories available since we have multiple creatures. So, grass starter is either something I have to create myself, then, or it's something I buy at the general store. This is a day of gathering resources. I'm a little curious, like, since year 2 of this game, like, it's probably perfectly playable. It's just that there aren't any new events or anything in it. And I'm worried that it would screw something up if I were to progress beyond where events were. And then they added them in later, you know? So I am a little curious, like, what would happen if I started a new file and, like, attempted to be more optimal about everything. Farming optimization moments could occur, I don't know. On the other hand, I am attached to my character that exists already, and I would have to have a new character for that. Though she could still be the same person, she would still lose a lot of her customization options were I to do that sort of thing. Something to consider. I don't think I would be streaming, playing through the first year again, trying to optimize anything. Also, I probably wouldn't end up doing a great job of trying to optimize anything, because I'm not really an optimizer. It's not really a thing that I do in video game, like, live, I guess. Maybe I'll think and plan and have a lot of thoughts and do a lot of research for certain types of games while I'm not playing them. But then, like, putting that into practice is different. Anyway, hopping around and, like, being a destructive pogo stick to all of this grass is actually important now because there's many creatures in the world. And I do need wood and stone, and that also happens from being over here, I guess. I would like to have some grass intentionally growing around in that yard segment. By the way, what's up? A little advice from a dragon who has lived millennia, Elka. The sooner you learn to live in the moment, the richer your life will be. Thanks, I guess. I should check to see if the general store does in fact have grass starter in it. That's the inn. It appears to not. Okay, so... Fortunately, I don't really need it. Request for ice. Yeah, I can manage that probably. Very sour grapes of me to immediately be like, I don't really need grass starter, I guess, but, you know. What is it actually? Okay, I can make enough, honestly, for my purposes. My purpose is being to start grass in this case, I guess. Yeah, I can pick up and gather 3 ice while doing other things. This horse is so useful. Right, I need to, like, actually sell stuff that I harvested as well. I could just sell the seeds, since I don't really... I might need those, actually, because something else is growing in one spot. Guess I'll hold on to most of this stuff. I don't have enough mana to instantly grow something. I wonder what happens if you cast the rain spell during winter, is something I have just thought of right now. I would presume it snows. And there's not really any benefit to, it raining instead. I also just now realized during that sentence that I could theoretically use the rain spell to attempt to find fish that only appear during the rain when it is not raining. And this had not occurred to me before. I'm not entirely certain if that works, but it sounds like a good idea. It'll be funny to check and see how much time and stamina watering everything and managing all of these animals takes tomorrow. The animals don't add a lot to stamina management, but I think they do take a significant amount of the time that you have, probably. I wonder if there will be a spell in the future that's like time slow. Hey, a fish that I didn't have. Or maybe even a time stop until you leave the screen. That would be a funny spell put in this game. You cannot speak to people while you are on a horse, much like in Final Fantasy XIV. I still have more winter river fish to get. I think I'd sort of assumed that I had all of them because I tended to end up having all of the river fish quickly, because the river is the most accessible type of fishing in this game thus far. But at the moment, I don't have all of them anyway. Tomorrow is snowing, so I don't have to water anything. So I don't get to check how much stamina that takes. And also, all of the animals must remain indoors. And it's Errol's birthday. And I don't have any corn. Or anything else that I tend to give on birthdays. I should put these in here. I could have sold this. I have cooked dishes. I can just give one of those over. Alright, so this is all going. But actually... are these a single ingredient thing? No, but I have the soy sauce to fund them. Alright. And I got soy sauce back. Okay, so if you get an ingredient back, and it's a multi-ingredient meal that is being refunded, it picks one of the ingredients for you. Presumably. That's actually like intel that I didn't have. It's kind of funny to describe magic that is connected to cooking as intel, but like, you know, I guess. Yeah, the perks are ridiculous. I feel like... I mentioned before, but I'm wondering how they're gonna balance, if they're gonna do any balance changes for the various perks and whatnot. Because if we take a look at my statistics, my cooking is capped, 45 being the cap currently. Farming is almost capped. Fishing is really low because fishing seems to level up very slowly. Animals are lower because it took me a while to get them, mostly, I think. And then, like, it feels like mining, fishing, and combat are all, like, slow to level. Carpentry is the lowest because I just don't do it. But cooking goes from, like, something I didn't do at all to something that accelerated rapidly and made me a lot of money. Just because there's enough, like, recipes that cost one ingredient. I guess, like, they don't individually increase the value of stuff by that much, but perhaps it adds up. And also then you get, like, restorative versions of stuff, you get liked versions of stuff, which is why I changed my farm to Likeable Farm, because that's clearly the brand name. Yeah. When I say balance changes, I guess I mostly mean, like, I feel like some things ought to level faster, and, like, maybe cooking is too strong or something. But also, this is the sort of game where it doesn't really matter if something is too strong. A small bird has been recently using me as a perch. It is very cute, although I hope it does not try to build a nest on me. That is very cute. Thank you, Caldarius. Right, so I need male sheep and male alpaca. I know that much. I can get one of those. Walter. Well, hold on. If we're getting a sheep named Walter, it should be the white sheep. There we go. That's important. And then I think the alpaca is slightly more, so I might not be able to I almost said afford them. But, you know. Right then. Priority is still wood, stone, silver. Now that I've gotten some management out of the way. Surprisingly, I don't need to donate a duck egg. Right, I have 8 simmered daikon. Now that's my only restorative thing, so I'll hold on to it. I have a lot of wood, but not a lot of stone, which is odd. I do have a silver ingot. That'll be good. I think soy sauce was in here. There's so many things I'm holding on to that I have never used once for crafting. And that's a little bit funny. Maybe. Perhaps a tad humorous. No, a pine cone. Okay, I do need more wood. I also need peat and glass and silver and stone. Honestly, I should probably check to see if I have any of that. I think peat might be the most difficult thing in there, oddly enough. I have some glass, but not all of the glass that I need. No, I have enough peat, I think. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Yeah, okay. I have enough peat. I just need a whole bunch of other stuff. I can do that. Hopefully before winter is over. Errol is in the museum. Happy birthday, have... what is this? Spicy cheddar biscuit. Treasure that biscuit. I guess I should talk to Baylor too. Alright. Into the mines. After the mines, I believe I should also have enough essence to upgrade the horse. I keep forgetting that 40 is the seal. I mean, I guess that works. Oops. Gotta shift my inventory around. I find that the amount that I narrate a game like this and my choices and actions varies randomly. I guess I ended up today being on like a higher energy note by the time I got to this point. So I'm talking more about what I'm doing. Also, it serves as a good way for me to test the new audio stuff, which I don't know if that'll even be noticeable to the viewers. Okay, I just get peat from breaking rocks anyway, so it wouldn't have been too bad to get, probably. Oops. Oops. I forgot how to fight creatures somehow. I don't know why. Shouldn't be too bad to get like any of the materials really. I guess glass might be the most difficult one. I don't remember how to reliably get that. I don't believe there's any way to check what you've donated either. Oh wait, no, there is. Oh wait, no, this is just what you've seen. It's not particularly organized about it. But I guess this would be a way to see, to try and figure out what you're missing from where. I'm just curious if there's any cave fish that I don't have. I guess I'll have to stop by the museum to check that more easily. Bugs too. I don't know what bugs I'm missing either. From the caves and whatnot. Something to figure out. I think I have this one. I think I get glass from like an earlier part of the cave, maybe? There's not really an easy way to look that up either. Not in-game. Maybe there's a fandom wiki. I don't know. I haven't checked. Oh, what's that? It's a fancy looking flower that I don't recall seeing. Crystal rose. Fancy. Also a bug. I've seen this bug before. This bug is meaningless to me. No, that's not true. That's mean to the bug. Oh, another crystal rose. Convenient. I feel like there's gotta be a bug or a fish that I'm missing from each part of the cave, but maybe not this one actually. Alright, so I donated 1 silver. I think it takes me like 9 silver to make an ingot, so I still need a bunch more. Stone will happen with time. Silver is the main thing I'm looking out for specifically right now. Alright, so there's one thing to donate, which might complete a set of some kind. Maybe. No. There's still one thing to find in the Deep Earth Forage set, which looks a lot like a regular piece of grass, which is funny. I need more ice. And I should be able to upgrade my horse. Yeah, I think I want that one first. That'll make it easier to harvest crops. And then the next one on the list will be the speed up. Okay, I still need 10, actually, for silver. So I might not have that blacksmithing upgrade. Go ahead and... Yep. Realizing that there is a sheep that I have that I did not take care of because I bought them today. But I think there's some leeway on that, at least, maybe. Maybe. Also, I can still go pet them or whatever. Hello, Walter. Ah, you know what, that makes sense. Shoot, I didn't plant anything in that empty spot. Shucks and darn. I'll fix that. I can also play the animal gacha. I'm so glad that in this game the stores simply remain open. It is much easier. Never again will I curse Pierre for not being awake or open on any given day. I mean, I guess in Stardew, I think like the Mega Mart evil store was open all day when it existed. Maybe not, I don't remember. I never actually shopped there. But, you know. Of course. I usually forgot that Joja Mart even existed in Stardew. Which is a little bit funny, maybe. Alright, now I can afford another creature. Also, I can get some shoes. Also, it's Friday night at the inn. Alright, now we get to see how many hours and stamina points are taken by, the amount of crops and creatures that I have. Crops and creatures, by the way, definitely the name of some sort of tabletop game. Oh yes, this horse-based harvesting was the correct upgrade to have chosen. Very satisfying. Now I can definitely sell all of these seeds because I won't have any room to grow any of them unless I make more room. $63 peas. Now, I can't cook those because I need water chestnuts, which I have never seen in my life to this day. Still. You know, there might not be a reason to bother with grass starter if I'm like hand feeding the animals every single day. In all instances. I'm uncertain about this. The alpaca has become large. I should probably look into animal perks as well, since I have so dang many of these creatures now. And the number of creatures will only increase. Is this anything? I feel bad that all of the animals from the upper barns get first dibs on the seesaw and the volleyball due to the nature of my rotation. Okay, they're all hanging out, I think. Well, whatever. Alright, so it took 4 hours and half of my stamina. Boredom? I can't say I understand the concept. Perhaps it is a human affliction. Interesting. I've apparently decided I will simply sell all of these things instead of not doing that. Like, I held on to some in case of cooking. But then I'm not actually using them. So what's the deal? I don't know. Alright, now what else do we need animal-wise? Male alpaca. Male duck. I think that's it. To have, like, 2 of everything. And I can give them treats or whatever to create more animal. Sure. I don't believe I have enough for the duck. That's correct. But I can do animal gambling. Gambling for animal hats is what I mean. Just like Team Fortress 2, but with animals in it. Ooh. Okay. Fancy hat for horses, fancy necklace for alpaca. The horses are not capable of wearing this hat at this time. But they will one day. Let's check on various animal accessory. I don't have any sheep cosmetics. You can have the necklace. I don't have more cow cosmetics. I have multiple duck things. I have the ruffled collar and the sun hat. If I give you the sun hat, it makes your eye markings look like shading caused by the sun hat. I do not have rabbit cosmetics. Also, you cannot put cosmetics on Mistmare, who I have yet to rename. Right. All of that taken care of. Wood and stone, as always. And sometimes pomegranates. Hardwood isn't used very often so far in this game. There's like some resources that are noticeably less commonly used than one might expect, or at least that I might expect. Right, we have the 3rd ice for Josephine. I'm over here for some reason. Sometimes you just find yourself places in life. And you have to be like, why am I here? Oh well. And then you kill a tree with an axe, because it's there. This has been me advocating for my very mono-red attitude for life and approach to it, I suppose. You cannot leap off the summit, which is good, because that would be bad to do. But I did just want to, like, jump up there, because jumping is fun. This is me advocating again for very mono-red type activities, such as jumping is fun, or more like thoughts than activities, I suppose, or lack thereof. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Sometimes in life, you just find yourself saying things, and you have to be like, what am I talking about? Oh well. Mimic. I think it's interesting that mimics in this game are like not a creature that you can defeat. You just like poke them and they explode. And you don't really get anything from this. They only exist there to like prank you until you recognize the tell, which is that they don't have a latch on the front. Rude placement of bat. It is the Fields of Mystery, or Mistria. Hello, welcome. A number of things are happening today. You might notice that my audio sounds different, and that's because I followed instructions to make my audio sound clearer or better in some way. I think it worked. The game audio is also a little bit higher as a result, so do let me know if the audio sounds good, weird, bad, different. Ideally better. Also today, a lot of programs updated, so if something is screwing up, it might not be my fault. It is significantly clearer all around. That's good, I think. That sounds like a good thing. I might need to adjust audio balance in the future on account of my voice being more clear. Meaning I might want to turn the volume up on video game on occasion. Unsure on that one. But yeah, like I said, the volume for Mistria is 5% higher than it was. I just like woke up yesterday and I was like, I'm gonna make my audio more professional because I keep noticing how harsh my S sounds are in my ears specifically. Diamond-backed mirror. The use of diamond here feels impractical. Alright, so we've got an artifact and a foraging that we hadn't seen before from this area of the caverns. That's good. Yeah, I'm glad that the audio is clear and what I did worked. Oh wow, it's already late in the game. Heck and dang. Didn't realize. As far as the game goes, I am currently just attempting to gather materials to upgrade the inn. And I wish I remembered where I got glass from before. Because I don't. I think I also have enough to upgrade horsepower. To get the upgrade called horsepower. I think. Many reward. It's funny how often I get things like out of order. Or rather, not out of order, but out of season, because like you get things in seasonal order, but I didn't complete the sets in every season, thus creating a disconnect of some sort. Horse up! And the last horse thing is that I can use other mounts, but I don't even have any animals that are at rank 5. Oh, that's a river fish I didn't have. Convenient. It's not the most useful upgrade, but the like you can scatter the fish in a school and then pick up 2 drops from them upgrade is still one of the funnier ones, even if it's not that useful overall. Right, I can give Josephine ice. I'll have to do that later. Oh, you can access this wall on horse. I got a cake at some point. I don't know if I even want to hold on to the summer stuff or not. I'll just get rid of it. I learned how to make it, so it's good enough. And yeah, I should be able to make enough silver now, I think. I probably have enough time to go check that. All right. Send inside the many animals which we now have. Tomorrow there will be more. I got time to do stuff. Cool moth. I just realized that, like, given the attention to detail in this game, it wouldn't surprise me if once you get the upgrade that allows you to change what the Mistmare looks like to one of the animals that you have. I bet they have different footstep sounds for every individual animal, or at least for several of them, because not all of them have, like... I don't think they're all hooved animals. Well, you know what? I guess they are, actually. But, like, the hooves aren't the same. A horse hoof and a sheep hoof aren't identical. Maybe the sounds might be different a little bit. Who knows? The real question is, which animal is the funniest to see going very fast? Oh, it's Friday night at the inn, right. 1 week has passed and your group of circumstance has gathered at a diner. Your shared purpose is to find answers to the mystery of Penelope Lovestruck, but a close second is brunch. Sorceress Annalise finds a refreshing morning salad is the most efficient way to keep her mana topped up. Goldwolf thinks Annalise is not very well versed in the intricacies of mana management. Maybe she'd like pointers. Annalise isn't about to start taking magical instruction from a barbarian. Pass those hard-boiled eggs, Chip. They look so good after a long morning of muscle prayers at the temple bench press. Alright, enough chit-chat. Penelope was a regular at this very diner. I've been showing this drawing of her around, and that man at the counter had a very interesting reaction. Goldwolf thinks his reaction may be due to your terrible drawing. It's quite abysmal. Ah, everyone's a critic. I rolled to surreptitiously observe the suspicious man. What's an 11 do for us? The fellow keeps peeking over at you, but he's being awfully subtle about it. It's only due to your years of experience that you've noticed. Oh, should I not be waving at him? That must be why he's getting his things together rather quickly. We should follow him. Yeehaw, it's on! We'll find you, Penelope. I'm glad that the night at the inn lasts until you, like, talk to people. because I almost forgot. I was too in the zone. I was far from Mistria the first time I was offered a slice of moon fruit cake, and it's always stuck with me. Oh, what a unique texture. The cake is fluffy and light, pierced by the sharpness of the fruit. No, I am a fan of this one. The fruit's somehow sweet and savory. I wouldn't mind making a jam of it. Would this be better with coffee or sweet tea? Now, I'm no expert on pairing sweets with either of these things. I don't typically drink a lot of tea or coffee, but it's already sweet and savory, so maybe add a third flavor. Bitter and sweet always complement each other, don't they? Did you dry the fruits before baking them in? I like it. A lot more tart than I would have thought. That's right. I was trying to recreate the cake Terithia remembered. She did a good job describing the tastes and textures. I hope I can do as good a job describing it to Nora. There's no way my piece is making it home. Dessert club going well? I tell you, this clown is haunting me. Right, the clown! After the detective club's observations last week, I haven't been able to stop thinking about this painting. Me either. I asked Island to look up the artist, and it turns out she almost did 300 portraits during her life, mostly for nobility. There was a scary clown picture. I think this is like painting club. I don't remember exactly what happened. There's something about the subject. Underneath all the clown makeup, he almost seems familiar. I was thinking the same thing. Odd, that. That's quite unlikely. The painting is over 200 years old. Do you suppose this clown is some kind of immortal creature of the night? This is a... Out of all the text boxes that we have seen in this game, I think this one might be up there for like out of context pictures. I wonder why Celine of all people is speculating that the clown is a vampire. That's Del talk. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Celine. There's something about this joint in the frame. Oh, it's a sliding panel. There's a slip of paper inside. The clown mystery deepens. I'll read it. Do I tell the truth or do I lie? Mine true nature I must deny. If revealed, 'twould gain naught but scorn. My true name is... It ends there. Huh. Do I tell the truth or do I lie? My true nature I must deny. If revealed, 'twould gain naught but scorn. My true name... It has to rhyme with scorn then, right? That's... very mysterious. You don't suppose that this clown is an immortal creature of the night? It runs in the family, that's why. Celine's mad. I love this game. Do we know anyone whose name rhymes with scorn? I don't believe so. Oh, right. Have these ice. Iced cream. You don't suppose the Desserts Club was Island's scheme for getting unlimited desserts, do you? Ah, come on. Come now, dear. It was Island's scheme for sharing unlimited desserts. True. I learned ice cream. Now I must speak to the children. Hey, Elka, we're playing charades again. It's Maple's turn this time. I'm the coolest, bestest, most awesome person in all of Mistria. Did Maple start her impression yet? No one appreciates my award-winning talent. Oh. I act so cool and aloof. What's your guess, Elka? You should have the option to say yourself for this one. That could be March or Juniper. I think March is one of words. I think it's March. Yeah. Totally. You don't get confirmation on whether or not you guessed correctly for these. Anyway, we'll learn more about the secret Scorn Clown next week. Maybe. Yeah, I did send every animal indoors. There's stuff I still have to sell. Right, Saturday market. I don't know anything about what Darcy likes. But yeah, happy birthday to Darcy. Horsepower! Horse harvesting is a very funny upgrade. Do I have... Well, I can give her the moonfruit cake or the strawberry shortcake. I'll give her the strawberry shortcake. Horse fisting. True. I'll give her this cake I found in a box that I got for turning in things that I found underground. I mean, the horse kind of is vested in me, in a way, because it's a magical horse I summon out of my very being. So it is sort of a power I was granted by some force beyond my comprehension. Or by some horse beyond my comprehension, maybe. Why do I have... Did I, like, turn in all the silver and I had some leftover silver? I just immediately forgot about it. Yes. Classic Robin behavior. Lift every animal. Well, lift every small animal. Pet every large animal. There should be an upgrade you can get in the animal skill tree that allows you to lift the large animals with the power of animal handling expertise. This golden necklace that I gave to this alpaca over here looks more like a medal. Like Aurora here is an award-winning alpaca. Which is true, I think. I think every alpaca is an award-winning alpaca, and the award they won is Being an Alpaca Award. I'm never going to be prepared for the things I named my large barn and large coop for a single day. Barn 2, Barndemonium, and Sly Cooper are always going to catch me off guard. Especially compared to Cow Level and, like, the Roost, which are relatively normal. Did I forget to call in, like, one specific animal set? I don't actually know. Oh, I'm still holding the duck. Wait. You know what? I've never tried. Can I, like, abscond with the duck? Can I bring the duck? Yes. Is this useful to me in any way? Perhaps I can show the duck to people. And be like, check out this duck. I forgot to talk to the dragon. Dragons are rarely ill. It is good to hear that this Dr. Valen can attend to your mortal frailties. I believe in Harvest Moon games, at least some of them, it was possible to show your dog to others, so perhaps showing animals to people does indeed create some sort of response. So, I tried to give you coffee or tea once before and you were like, thanks, but I have like way too much of that all the time already. What about this? You're just happy I knew it was your birthday. And you accept this. I have no idea about your preferences. Maybe if I had spoken to more people, I would have been told about something. You learn a lot about people's drink preferences when they're gathered around Darcy, but you don't learn about Darcy's preferences. It's time to buy every recipe with my dollars that I have, and then never use any of them because I don't have all of these ingredients at once. I don't know if I know how to make or grow chocolate. Like, presumably you grow cocoa beans or something, and that's like something I didn't have unlocked at some time. Maybe. You don't just grow bars of chocolate. You wouldn't download chocolate. Probably. One assumes. Oh, I have all of the hair that's currently in the game. Neat. I wonder if they'll ever implement people having random like hair color or hairstyle changes, because they often talk about it, but nobody ever actually dyes their hair. Apparently Marsh dyes his hair all the time, though. So that's something we just learned. Oh, I forgot you wanted a rice ball. I just happened to have found one at some point. I can imagine Hayden with purple hair. Hello, Juniper. Got all your stuff? Luke wants a tiny dresser for his pet spider that has a lot of socks, and that's extremely adorable. Glad to know this. It's possible that the spider made their own socks. I hope they did. Oh, I got to 1 with you. Hooray. Anything haunted that I don't already own? No. I guess I don't have a lot of carpentry recipes, but... You know what? You can have this. Something else that kind of surprises me, like, we've talked before about how it's surprising that, Ulrich here is not one of the dateable characters. Because I feel like a lot of people would like to date Ulrich, probably. But none of the Saturday Market people are dateable either. Which, like, logistically maybe makes sense. I don't actually have any sticks on me. Hold on. I'm gonna chop down this tree right here. Like, logistically that kind of makes sense, but... I don't know, maybe they will be eventually. back to the gathering of wood and stone and glass. I still don't know how to get glass easily. I also need to buy a creature. What creature do I need? I think it was a male duck is the one I'm missing. I believe that's correct, yes. The most me-specific quality of life feature you could put in a game like this would be like the ability to save the placement of part of your hotbar and make it not change when you press quick sort. And only like a portion of it, so I could have my tools arranged in the way that I want them to be. You know, just an Eldarian gauntlet. Quicksort is like really helpful generally because I prefer Quicksort for like everything except for the tools, because I always want weapon, pickaxe, axe all to be really close to each other generally, especially since the weapon, or the sword in this case, is also the sickle. And like, it's mostly those three things. And then like the other tools next to them as well. But everything else I prefer to just have it short. I don't know why there was an H sound that I couldn't get rid of. Everything else I prefer to have like sort itself. Which is a very specific need. I would even take, like in this case, something that would most likely be easier to implement was like hotbar A not affected by auto sort. Like if you could divide it by hotbar and like say on this screen, if there was like a checkbox to like freeze it in place, I think that's something that might be doable. I have no idea how like the programming of this game is arranged, of course. But I'd take that and like deal with a bunch of stuff on hotbar A being stuck there forever. I mean, actually, I guess most of hotbar A here, including like the grass seed and hay, is something I always want access to. Only 9 and 0 on this particular arrangement are things that I don't want or like don't care about being there, you know? I just need hotbar A to not auto sort, and then everything else will be fine. This is the short version of everything that I just said. Oh. Water bug. I wonder what that lighthouse is gonna do. There's like a few things in this game that are like clearly not done or implemented. There's the lighthouse that can't be repaired yet as far as I'm aware. There's 2 sealed cave entrances. There is the western ruins, which have an inaccessible portion. I wonder what all of those are gonna do. I'm very curious. Also, I don't know why you can sort your shipping container. I don't think that has any practical use. Yeah, mysteries abound. That actually was an accident, me saying that. But we can pretend it was an intentional pun. if you like. Auto sort got me again. You know what else I actually want now? I want... Also, I don't think I processed the grass, like, parts when you walk through it. Really, but something else I want now is I want the horse harvesting to apply to cutting grass. But I can see how that would also be detrimental. Because you might want to keep grass around in some occasions. Unless, like, planted grass is flagged differently from naturally occurring grass in some way. But I somehow doubt that that's the case. It's functionally the same, but maybe it's flagged differently, I don't know. Snug bug. Huh. That bug is snug. I'm glad for that. Send inside. I feel like the amount of animals that I have, when they're all like sleeping outside at night, they're just like a giant pile of creatures. Like the aftermath of a Katamari level. But like, I guess if it missed, instead of becoming a planet that consumed the creatures, presuming that that happens, I don't know. It's like a pile of animals. Yeah. That would certainly be the life. Or a life. Of course, if you'd rather not be in a pile of creatures, you wouldn't have to be in this theoretical situation. But the option could be available. Oh right, stamina. What is this thing that I have 3 of? Oh right, the cooked dish that appears when I harvest raw ingredients. Saying that sentence, it just now occurred to me that like Harvest Moon games do occasionally have some like magical elements to them. Like they have the harvest sprites and whatnot. But they never went, like, to this degree. I feel like the most the magic in Harvest Moon ever does is, like, there's little men who live on your farm, and sometimes they water a crop for you. But only, like, one, because then they get really tired. Eventually there was Rune Factory, and that probably has something else in it, like how you eat a cube in order to learn what cooking means. Oh, witch hat! Hell yeah. I was hoping there was a second witch hat. Presumably the Caldosian Traveler hat. I guess it's more of a... Rather than a witch situation, I guess it's more of a Siffrin situation. Medicinal research. You want a piece of peat. Batch 312 is the name of this quest. Valen, what are you up to? I don't think I... Did I keep any? I did. We've seen previously that Valen has a mystery basement of science and mystery basement. And we don't know what the deal with that is, but maybe we'll learn more soon. basement was more of like an alchemy lab than like a medical science lab. And I accidentally deposited my sword into the chicken house shipping bin while lifting a chicken. But yeah, she had like a mystery alchemy basement, and I don't know what that was about. I forgot to buy a duck. I'll go do that. I'm thrown off by the fact that you don't need to donate like generic animal products to anything, because this is a museum rather than like the town needs all of this material, I guess, so it's not the same concept. But it still surprises me. Every time I see a new animal product, I'm surprised by the fact that it doesn't have a checkbox, and I just sell it or make it into something. Sheep wool is thick and cozy, whereas alpaca wool is soft and silky. I see. That makes sense. This tree I accidentally misaligned because I didn't build the fence in advance. Will haunt me forever. I'd like to purchase a duck, please. Silence. The silence of the duck purchasing. Wait, Chaz? Sure. The protagonist of Phantasy Star 4, famously a duck. This is a feature that everyone knows about him. Now, I believe I have at least 2 of every animal, and I can distribute cookies to get more. Rather than purchasing them. A recipe for pudding. Rabbit heart clips. Not to be confused with rabbit hit clips, wherein the rabbit can choose to listen to a short sample of its favorite song. I hope it's not for flavoring her medicine, says the journal about the peat. Do we have a rabbit who can wear accessories? Yes. Multiple. Perfect. I should purchase animal accessories while I'm here, because I have enough money to buy things, and I have many creatures. Let's take a look. You gotta have the orange on the head of a capybara. Alpaca scarf sounds pretty good. Pink rabbit bow? No, maybe not. Maybe the top hat. Maybe the bow. Party for sheep. Mushroom for sheep. Bow tie for duck. This was important. This will do for now. All right, let's hand the secret alchemist doctor some dirt. But not before we gather another copy of the Lost Crown of Eldaria from some other dirt. As you do. All right, where's Valen at? Valen is in her office. Oh wait, I forgot to gather shoes. Rose hips. You grow those, like, up there. Who wanted those, actually? Oh, well, you want herbs. You also want the rose hips. Okay. Yep, Caldosian Traveler's high boots. They look like regular boots to me in terms of height. That's fine. Alright, you. Tell me about your secrets. Oh, for my request. Thank you. Come with me and I'll get your payment. I think 200 tesseracts fitting for such high-quality peat. Thank you again, Elka. Hey, can I see your creepy basement again? What are you gonna use it for? An experiment on the nature of the bacteria in the soil. Would you like to come down and see my work? Sure, tell me about your secrets. So we do get to see the basement again. My family have been doctors for generations. This is our laboratory. Over the years, my ancestors made many contributions to the science of medicine. One of whom invented the panacea I used to instantly cure Hayden's ankle. She made a stockpile of it that my family's been using over the years, only when there's been a real need for it. I've made it my life's work to recreate the recipe, which has been lost to time. I think I'm getting close. I'm telling you this because I think I can trust you with this secret, Elka. I can trust you, yes? Your secret is safe with me, or you wouldn't believe the secrets I'm already keeping. Why is your basement made of out of the RPG Maker Demon Castle tile set? That's a very specific and accurate statement, and I love it. Definitely, like, the walls are, and like the general color scheme. I like how color coordinated this secret basement is with the Demon Castle tile set walls here. Your secret's safe with me. Thank you, Elka. It means a lot to me that I can trust you. This is batch 312. It's a bit more volatile than my previous batches. Elka, can I rely on you to make notes when I take it? I may become incapacitated. Let me drink it for science, or can I drink it? It looks tasty. No option to not drink the medicine. You can let me... I've never had a volunteer before. That's very generous of you. Thank you, Elka. I really appreciate this. Ready. And then Elka died. Much like Juniper. Oh! Oh dear. It was a DOT. It took half of my life and stamina, and then the other half. And then I was cured using the stockpile. Well, you died. Coming to, how do you feel? I saw my life flash before my eyes, or I feel great! I feel great, I feel great, I feel bad, I feel great. Well, I mean, this is more true, I guess. I'm sorry, Elka. I've wanted to keep my work secret until I was successful, but with the last of the panacea gone, this has become more urgent. Can I count on you to help me, Elka? Thank you. I promise not to risk harming your health again. I'm going to collect all my notes together and try to narrow down what's gone wrong. I'll let you know when it's time to start mixing up the next test batch. Hey, you kind of buried the lead there a little bit on the fact that, you just used the last of the panacea to cure me from the results of batch 312. Meaning that every future batch is far riskier? Anyway, let's give Dozy a stick. I can't use a horse here. By the way, nobody has commented on my horse summoning power still. Just wondering about that. Hey, do you want sauteed peas? You don't care too much for that. Well, anyway, did I actually buy a duck? Right, I did, and I named him Chaz. Oh, the horse is completely unrelated to the dragon god, actually, though. But I guess they could assume that it was related and not question it. The horse is like a separate statue that's off in the middle of nowhere that appeared after a windstorm. After the barn was upgraded. In fact, it's over here. Yeah, like the barn was upgraded and then there was a windstorm and the statue is just here now. Implying the existence perhaps of a horse god. I wonder if there will be more tiers of horse upgrade in the future too. Many questions to consider and think about. How much wood do I need for this? Oh, I actually have all the wood I need. I only need stone and glass. Can I, like, learn where to get glass from somehow? I don't think so. Oh, I've harvested 30 out of 34 extant crops. I still probably will need more wood for other things, so... Also, as of yet, Summit still hasn't actually had any function other than the Shooting Star Festival. Worth noting. I think glass was obtained earlier in the mines, so let's just, like, go. Good way to get stone and stuff, too. And mines still seem to be the best way to, I tried to horse, to gather more essence. Took me a second to remember the exact terminology. Right, I think I can also get, like, perfect ruby and emerald and stuff. Hello, it's going alright. It's going pretty normal. Really. Here's some glass. Oh, I can learn how to make a minecart. A decorative minecart with a clean look. You have to specify that because most minecarts are not going to be clean, I assume. Yeah, I guess I get glass from, like, just mining in general, so mining early on is the best way to get it. Probably. I got some there. I wonder if this is also the best way to level mining, because I was talking about how that was kind of slow before. I wonder if, like, that is based on number of things mined and doesn't care about the level of things mined. Meaning that this might be the fastest way to level it. Many questions. Also, I didn't sell, like, anything in my inventory, so my inventory is full of stuff. Still. It's not ideal. Keep trying to summon a horse, but you can't summon a horse underground. Everyone knows this. I've also just now realized, upon seeing them again, that the sunglasses saplings don't appear to exist on lower floors. So that's interesting. I guess I don't need any of this copper, so I can probably just get rid of it. Is this a mine cricket? Something I haven't seen before. Okay. I really should have sold stuff, but I didn't. I guess it's also good to go through the early mines again for reasons like that cricket, because there are bugs and fish that I missed here and there. There's a lot of these sunglasses ones. Oh. The jump stab shockwave doesn't damage you when you dispel electricity with it in the early version of that enemy. But I think you do get damage from dispelling the shockwave if you're too late with the later versions of that enemy. Interesting. An unknown artifact I hadn't seen. Mine's wall. Scroll. And this is... Stone Horse. Wait, I thought... Oh, right. The Stone Horse existed in the Forbidden timeline that was erased due to an error. Which reminds me that I need to be carefully saving constantly, because the timeline can be corrupted. Possibly by the horse? I don't know. Well, that was the last buried artifact. So now we have Explorer Bed. Okay. My inventory is full. It's fine. Ladybug table. I'll sort this out somehow. Probably. Well, that's a nice table. That's cute. The bed's also nice. I don't know exactly why this is Explorer, other than, I guess, it has the color scheme of the Explorer outfit. I guess that's it. Well, we got 3 glass and some stone from that. So early mines might be the way to go for those things. I should probably smith that. That'll at least give me some smithing experience. Now that I think about it. And I will save these particular pieces of furniture because I don't know. I just do things arbitrarily sometimes. I am a ghost after all. I can sell a feather as well. You know, I guess I only have to move one thing with the auto-sorted inventory, technically. Since this is free, time-wise, there's no reason not to do it. Time and stamina-wise. I guess I do still need some... I still need a better helmet than scrap metal. Can I... No, I don't have enough of anything. Never upgraded my dang helmet. I just remembered the saving thing. Because the horse destroyed the world before. For all I know, having identified a stone horse is what kills the game. This is probably not the case. It died after this screen. I believe. It's fine. Incredible. Not this time, anyway. Perhaps it was a particular stone horse. We can't be sure that this is the same instance of the stone horse after all. Farming is at cap. Let's learn about capped farming power. There's Sleeping Dragon Inn. I've heard about that one, actually. I've already heard you say that. Sickle sword. You can now use your sword to harvest crops quickly. Well, if I didn't already have a horse. Harvesting a crop or forageable will sometimes drop a recipe teaching you how to make an ornamental furniture version of the plant. Huh. Legendary bugs will now appear more often. Also, I never picked this up. Hello, welcome. Farming is at level cap. I'm going to make legendary bugs appear more often, I think. What have you missed? Let's see. Yeah, that would be a fun thing to learn in real life. Ah, rubber bands. Let's see, what have we missed? The Friday night at the inn occurred. The campaign to track down the mysterious suitor progressed. They found someone mysterious while out for brunch who fled, and they're going to track them down. The mystery of the clown painting progressed. They found a hidden compartment in the clown painting that contained a poem saying that, which ended in a cut-off sentence of "My true name is." So the true name of the scornful clown is yet to be known. Dessert crew having good dessert. Children imitating March. We got a heart event with Valen, wherein we were led into her alchemical basement and learned that she's been trying to recreate a magical panacea her ancestors created, and we volunteered to test her latest version of the recipe, which almost killed us. And then she used the last of the panacea to prevent us from being dead. So that's fine. Other than that, purchasing animals, purchasing animal hats, working on repairing the inn, and learning about legendary bugs just now. We have many animals. Many creatures exist. And they all, well, not all of them, but many of them have hair accessories or hats now. Head accessories. Sonic 3 is the best of the Sonic movies somehow. Interesting. Oh, also the game is 5% louder than it was before, and I have my voice clarity stuff going on. And apparently the audio is good. That's the other thing that's happened. This alpaca is wearing a golden necklace that looks like a medal. This cow has a crown now. Ah, the horse have become adult. The horses can now wear accessories. I believe all of my animal names are ones that are auto-suggested by the game. So I haven't named any of them anything on my own, but I can go through the list of creatures shortly. Perhaps they were inspired by the cursed statue, maybe. Right, I should also refill. And now that several people are here, perhaps soon it's time to go back to the funny segment that I am doing the second version ever of, once this day in the game is over. Let's take a look at Animal first. Still got Mistmare, who I can rename. Frank the alpaca, Peep the horse. You can have a unicorn horn, cowboy hat, or a fancy hat. You can have the fancy hat, and Turbo, the horse, can have the cowboy hat, perhaps. Walter the sheep. It gave me the name Walter for a sheep, and then I changed the type of sheep I was buying to a white sheep, and named them Walter instead. Is there Walter White, I guess? Aurora, Zozo, Gustavo, Dan, Pudding, Wolter. Ah, Wolter would have been good. Elsie, Apple. Gotta have the classic capybara orange on head, or yuzu hat, as it is called here. Chaz, Socks, Boo, Dr. Soma, Pancake, and Rav Tuna. I believe we can still have several more animals, so once animals are at high enough heart levels, like I could get another chicken right now. What else could I do? Is there anything else I could do? 2 animals of the same type need to be at 2 hearts to have them breed and make another animal. I think that only works with cows and chickens right now, because everything else was obtained in ways that were too spaced apart. But yes, there's piles of animals on my barn, house, farm, ranch now, as you can see. Many creatures are here. Right, I already spoke to you. The main other thing I did is talk about how I wish I could sort the inventory in a way that didn't sort like the first bar of it. That probably wasn't the main other thing I talked about. I talked a lot. I said a lot of words. I might not remember most of them. Mayonnaise. Golden egg. So if we assume that all of these statues are connected to some sort of deity, there is at least a horse god, a dragon god, well, a dragon that we can speak to. Possibly more than one. Oh, what are you doing over here? There's this horse statue over here. There's a dragon statue. Or there's two dragon statues, rather. And there's, the chicken statue. Where am I going? Right, I need to go back into the mines, probably. I feel like I've been neglecting talking to townsfolk to some degree. Alright, so, yeah. What we're after over here is glass and stone. Okay, glass comes from the lantern enemies. That's one source of it. It's gonna be the most difficult part that's left. I forgot that one of the creatures in Mines 1, if you will, is just worm. Just worm. No additional detail, simply worm. Ah, a mine crate chair. I believe I had that already. There should be a number of fish and bugs throughout the caves that I have not seen, so I will also check those. Ah, also artifacts. It occurs to me also that I did not prepare any music in advance for my... There's a worn away name on it that ends with the letter L on the miner's helmet. It's probably just Errol's helmet. This is an oop art. I'm glad that I've learned the term oop art. It's a very important one. But yeah, I didn't prepare any music in advance for my upcoming looking at stuff segment. I could just use the Wii Shop music again. Okay, the shockwave still... Okay, the shockwave still harms you when they are charged. It is like when they are beginning to charge is when you're supposed to shockwave to dispel. Was there a fish in one of these? Yes. I only got one piece of glass from this. Well, there's another one. Yeah, there you are. Cave shark. How did they end up in the mines? Great question. What is that? I'm gonna just throw away this chair, honestly. Turnip and cabbage salad. Certainly looks like it's been sitting in treasure chest for a while, but that's fine. Probably have enough stone by this point. We can donate a couple of things. Upper Mines fish set complete. And one Upper Mines artifact. I think all of these are OOP arts except for the tablet. So you've got, what is this? Fishing bed. Featuring nautical theming. Oh, maybe this is still a new part. It's warning about pitfalls and whatnot. I think Ulrich commented on how these were out of date because of the earthquake. Yeah, I believe the only thing we need is glass, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, no, we still need more stone. Got it. While we're here. Hayden has comments on the stone horse, that's right. Maybe that's what destroys the world, is when the stone horse is acknowledged. Let's hope not. Adding my old miner's helmet to the collection is a bit much. Yeah, it is yours. Running around as usual, I see. Yep. Ah, you wanted worm. I forgot. Well, I'm glad I was able to provide worm. Adeline's birthday's in a few days. It's important that we remind her, otherwise she'll work through it. Yeah, that makes sense. I wonder if one of the update features will be adding more flavors of soup to the soup. Uh-oh, they're playing Truth or Dare over here. No knowledge was gained. Merely stalling occurred. Oh yeah, we also got shoes that match this outfit. I don't think I mentioned that. Juniper wants a toadstool. I require a red toadstool for something I'm working on. I will not be elaborating. Perfect quest description for Juniper. Definitely concerning. There's still... I think there's still, like, some river fish that I need for winter. I'm actually just gonna sell all of the, like, at least half of the bed. Only keep the larger beds. I gotta have room to roll around. Gosh. Send inside. The pile of animals must go indoors. Probably they all move as like a cluster. I guess they kind of did that. Have I put anything in here by mistake lately? No. I should smelt this copper. Eventually. Save the game in case the acknowledgement of the horse has destroyed the universe. And sleep. Witch hat 2! The traveler's hat. A scroll is in the future. Okay, I'm gonna like do the daily chores and get the hat, and then step away for a second. And then we can look at some gamer products on the internet. Won't that be exciting? I need more hay, also. The rabbit with the heart ear clips, like, from the side, they look like shoulder-mounted accessories or something, so, like, the rabbit is equipped with artillery, perhaps? Which would be quite powerful, I think. Ah, another sheep has become adult. Walter can now wear a hat. Walter must be given a hat. Party hat. Party for Walter. This Elsie sounds like someone who's learned to live life to the fullest. You could learn much from her. Alright. Fair enough. I don't think I've checked my animal abilities lately. That will be something to do as well. Horsehair. I don't think I'll be able to get 3 horsehair by Saturday, but I'll try to remember to hold on to it. Caldosian Traveler's Hat. This hair is not compatible. This is though. I think. Yes. This is the full Caldosian Traveler's set. It's a good set. I suppose I could also wear a matching cape. Do the capes match this in general? Or are there capes that match this in general? So we've got like blue, red, gold, navy, like beige, purple, silver. And then burgundy, dark gray, gold. I think there's a cape for all of those. Yeah, something like that. Something close, at least. Is there a short hair that would work? Well, yes, but... I guess a medium hair is more of what I'm looking for. Caught in the fashion zone. This'll work. Anyway, yeah, since it's a traveler's set and it has a very, like, witch or wizard sort of vibe to it. Oh, this hair, like, waves with horse riding more than the other one. This feels very Siffrin adjacent. I believe Siffrin's class was Traveler. Anyway. Save the game. Because it's time to BRB. And then it will be time for shopping. I hope you're all ready to buy some gamer gifts and gamer products for your gamer rooms and gamer friends.